melody. Only if you could believe the terror I've seen. All for relief, all for reprieve. Can't be silent as a leaf. Silent I try to be out of your way, but you're a parasite. A bite of medicine won't wash you away. 'Cause after all, my name's a blood-borne disease. Starving, not the beast of spring that you spawned, treated like a clone. I don't feel like your kin, you're more akin to a wearing sheepskin, invading my conscience. Yes, you're an illness, the name of the sin. I can pick and talice them all. Melody. Asthmatic girl, guess the chinkle wasn't kind to her. Thanks for the observation, bring it up this consultation. The truth is my lungs are filled with my mind's burst. Stabbings of doubt, breathing in and out. A bite of medicine won't wash you away. 'Cause after all, my name's a blood-borne disease. Starving, not the beast of spring that you spawned, treated like a clone. All of the medicine won't rinse you away, but I can feel it all ebbing to an ease. Starving, not the beast, chronos, a father, no longer a god.
I'm just gonna unmute for this because it's easier to explain via without having to like constantly type. But basically when the divine started going to the surface, they started like low key kind of influencing the culture and also influencing the accents. So you get like the further built off from the kingdom you are, the more closer you are to having divine culture, which is the reason why the accent or the British accent is called uh Divinian. It's outer Divinian. If you're in the city, like one of the central cities, then you would probably have something along the lines of an American accent, maybe a New York accent or a transatlantic accent. But for example, most of the people involved in the royal family line speak in American accents, like straight up northeastern American, because that's the only accent I'm like pretty familiar with. And also I absolutely cannot imagine I can't imagine Camellia with a southern accent. So I think that like the poshest accent would be like closer to like being New York or like northeastern, whereas like thank you. Um but like the outer accents that are the least posh accent, the oldest accent actually is Meph's accent, which is an accent no one can replicate because no one has his accent, because he just hasn't influenced the culture because he has been kind of in jail. The funniest thing is that while being a posh person, Asmodeus is not posh accent wise. Uh, if I remember correctly, he has a oh god. Will, are you in the chat? Do you remember like Camellia like, yo, yeehaw! I'm Camellia. Um do you remember what fucking Asmodeus's accent was? Because I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think it was Mancunian, but I'm not sure. No, okay. He had like a Yorkshire accent or something like that. Yeah, he is British, but it's a specific subtype of British. It's Northern British, and it's a specific subtype of Northern British. Hold on. Let me grab his voice. Uh, it's somewhere here. Here. Middlesbrough! It was Middlesbrough. It was Middlesbrough. I'm so happy I remembered that. Well, you remembered that, but I remembered that it was you remembered that. I'm tired. It was something northern. It was either Yorkshire or I probably did not pronounce that correctly, or Middlesbrough. Uh, Mephistopheles is just straight up posh. Uh, Usually divines have two-toned hair. This is a thing that divines have. Like, most divines have two-toned hair. Mephistopheles doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't. He's just a special boy. Like, divines can have two-toned hair. It's just a normal thing for them. It's kind of like how devils have two-toned hair, to be honest. Uh, how many colors are there? 5? Yeah, Almia has a lot of colors in his hair. He's a colorful boy. Um, yeah, and it actually has backup in canon, so like don't feel bad. Like for example, Solus has orange and green hair. And Daedalus I think has blue in his hair. I have to look at Wormwood again, which I have accepted Wormwood as canon. The only divine we don't have designed. Well, actually no, there's two divines that we don't have designed. Zariel and Daedalus. Yeah, more divines exist out there. Like I don't know if you saw my post on twitter.com, but basically more divines exist out of there in what I call the Polaris plane. The Polaris plane is basically uh the dream of a god named Polaris. It's not really everything that exists in this dream exists, but essentially a new world is created from the REM cycles of this god named Polaris. It's just like the the dream of this god named Polaris accidentally created a world from a twin star, which is like a star made up of two different neurons, and or whatever the hell stars are made up of, and the twin star created Almia and Pachel. So, like, they are one of the few, I'm not gonna say not, that, no other twin star, like, god twins exist out there, but, they're the few, of them that do. Oh, wait, hold on. That does not make sense. Yeah, um, yeah, Almia has Lederhosen. Jesus fuck. Like, that's a lot of people for once. Like, just, like, so many people in this goddamn chat right now. Uh... I can't draw hands. That's a tiny hand. It still works like that. It's just more like there's a little thing coming down. It's not like the little swoopy anymore, actually. Yeah. It's more like... hold on. I like this picture. This picture gets me. Goodbye. I'm not leaving stream, I was just getting rid of the picture. Thank you. I try. Am I doing it again? Am I doing it again? Am I giving my characters hips? That's enough of that song. Come on. Give me a yes. A good song. Thank you. I don't know how Lederhosen look. I'm just gonna follow the sketch. Anyways, I was thinking it would be better to just differ Almia and Camelia's hairstyles, because they're still aspects of each other, but not every aspect looks the same hairstyle wise. I think it's more of a thing that they kind of look similar face wise. This isn't Disney. I remember somebody asking about, like, well, making a theory on, Twitter that I really liked about how everything being related to the Wizard of Oz. Which is true, but not exactly. There are some characters that are not based off the Wizard of Oz. Someone send me there. I want to change the song, but I'm too focused on what I'm doing right now. Ah! Also, half the chat didn't fucking load. And it made me really upset. Because I thought nobody was responding, and I was like, oh. You are, yeah. You mean, like, Geppetto? Well, okay. Oh, I really shouldn't respond to this because I just want to go off about the symbolism, but I can't because I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, this is hell! No, Meth is not Pinocchio. That is all I will say. He's not Pinocchio. But you are correct, he is Oz. I think I should only include light colors. Oh, you look like... Oh, Almia. There we go. You can't read, City anywhere yet. But it's being written. How many scenes does it have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 scenes. Grandpa, what big, beautiful highs you have! Eh. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh no! Did I? I did. You know what? Whatever. They just have one sleeve rolled all the way up and the other one rolled all the way down. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I was like, something about this doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. Do you ever just notice that your anatomy's wrong? How much you mean to me? Uh, Okay, I'm sorry that I'm making noises. It's just like, I didn't expect everybody would like this that much to want a show out of it. I don't know, maybe I'll kickstart one day. Yeah, like, yeah, I need a lot more time for that. Like, a lot more time, a lot more energy. I need to actually get into the business of working on animations, which I still haven't yet. And, he does look like a violin. Yeah, that won't be happening for a couple of years. And I'll probably be married by that time, so, like... I'll probably be busy, like, more busy than usual. So I need a whole-ass team, and, like, more than just a whole-ass team, like, probably an entire studio. And the thing is, while that sounds like a dream come true, Devils and Divines is not as popular as most people think it is. It's not that well known, and like people would not give me the time of day. Just no matter how good people say it is. And yes, it is good. I like it a lot. I'm very proud of it. It's just I even know that some things are a little bit impossible. Maybe if it gets really popular on Webtoons or Tapastic. Patchell's new design is a doozy. This one I just came up with at the top of my head. Well, I used some cues from Ace's or Social Demons fan art, because we were talking about Lederhosen on Almia for a while. And meanwhile, we just have freaking Asmo freaking swearing in the background. Like, a lot of these cues are taken from, Social Demons, yeah. Yeah, people would definitely like the, yeah. I mean, I don't know until I try. But it's gonna take a few years. And by that time, the concept would probably have changed again. Okay. Hold on. Let me try to find, like, a pose reference. That's not what I want. Okay, while I'm trying to find the old picture I drew of Patchell, I was trying to draw her once, and I didn't finish it. But please. Wait, no, this is... Whatever, it's not that bad. I didn't notice her! Margaret Thatcher! Hold on. This is wrong. Hold on. No, I'm not sure if Margaret Thatcher is feral, but I'm pretty sure she's homophobic. Anyways. Patchell is one of those gays that's also homophobic. Okay. Megamind. I can't find the picture of Patchell I was drawing. I can't find the picture of Patchell I was drawing, so I'm gonna have to find something else. Would you come with me, you woman? I can't copy-paste this woman. Oh, that's because it's a shop ad. I'm so sorry, I cannot find... I'm trying so hard to find a pose reference. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Okay. Will, could I get the... Oh, wait, no, I pinned it in the, lore channel. Wait, that's Love and War, hold on. This art is done by Will, or Mr. False in chat. Yes, she does have a big fuck off bustle. Oh, this is your first stream? I'm sorry you were introduced to me by making me making fun of Margaret Thatcher, but honestly, she deserves it. Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm a very feral person. I also have a stutter. Yep, okay. That's not thickness. That's just the bustle. In fact, I should probably decrease the bustle. Hold on. Ah, yes. I love the little bird skull. I do not want to listen to the song. Hold on. Oh boy. Woman. Yeah, for some reason, I have difficulty running, like, drawing from reference. Like, she's supposed to have a plus body type, but the thing is, when I draw from reference, I don't always draw the same body type as I'm supposed to do. I usually follow the reference. So, like, my brain fucks itself up. And then I'm like, God damn it, I did it again. I saw. The takeaway is that I suck at drawing sometimes. Aw, damn it. Her bird. It went away! I think the reason why I have, like, difficulty drawing from plus body types is because I have a plus body type. So, like, most of the time whenever I drew, like, plus body type characters when I was growing up, I was always shamed for it. Like, people would be like, oh, of course you're drawing a character that's fat because you're fat. And then I was like, oh. like, I've always kind of been... Hold on. So, like, yes, Patchel is supposed to be kind of, plus-sized, but... Kind of plus-sized. She is plus-sized. Oh, that's a huge head. Uh-oh. No. You have a snow globe for a head. I'm sorry. There, that's better. No, I don't feel like listening to this song. Nope. Hi. Usually what I do for bodies is that I usually draw like really messy lines and then I erase lines and then kind of just like sculpt them. I love this song. Ah! What the? Well. The reason why Patchell was plus size though is because she was originally supposed to be a persona of mine, and then she just ended up like this. She just kind of ended up like being the way she is. She was originally supposed to be a persona of mine, and I was just like, no, she works better as a quote-unquote villain. She's more of an anti-hero, to be honest, in this new series. She's still antagonistic. But she's not evil. Expand. Distress when you're in agony. Yeah, she kind of has been. I mean, after she has her daughter, like, she just kind of cools off. God, I forgot what her daughter's theme sounds like. I know I have it on here. Where are you? Here we are. Wait, no, that's the instrumental. Where is it? Where is it? I know I named it some nonsensical name. Hold on. Where? Hell, my daughter. This song gives me so many warm feelings. Oh, it's not the full one. Where is it? Is it this one? No, Hell is Solaria. I just didn't have Solaria when I wrote this. No skies. Oh no! We're comparing the Beth to Pinocchio! No! Oh, the great thing about this song is that it's actually really sad. It goes into, okay, so Pachel dies. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, she dies. I'm sorry. It might change, that's why I'm saying it, but Pachel dies and she leaves behind her daughter, and after Pachel dies, Hell kind of goes through the stages of grief in the comic. She originally, before Pachel died, she was looking for a way to give Pachel all her strength back by trying to find a horn that Pachel had been missing. It was somewhere. It was near her. She just didn't know it was there. So, it did exist. She just didn't know where it was because it kind of disappeared. It's around her right now. She just doesn't know. But Pachel gives off the last of her power because she wanted to find a way to stop Asmodeus, and she basically gave up her power to become a concept, the concept of death, and basically control the below from the shadows and actively work against Asmodeus while he was doing his funky little I'm a fascist thing. So but she technically is still alive, just not in the way that people know her. She exists. She exists. She is a concept. But she leaves behind Hell, and Hell basically gloms on to Lilith because Lilith reminds her of her mother. And that is how she deals with her grief. And Lilith kind of I shouldn't have said that. But yes, he is. He is a fascist. Asmodeus is he's a character, alright. He's a person. He exists. Asmodeus is a number of things. He he is all for control. He is all for all these different things, and he also took over the below because he could. Because essentially he wanted to become a god. So he saw a power vacuum where Patchel was losing most of her power because she was giving it off like willy-nilly to give it to devils, because she essentially, well, I'm not going to get into the reason why she did it, but she was just trying to find a way uh to do something. So he saw that and he was like, well, how about I go down there and take over and screw you. And since Patchel was already in a weakened state, he basically booted her out, all without Lilith knowing. Because he kind of conveniently lost to Lilith in the mists. And yeah, he's an asshole. I hate him. Um yeah, he was always kind of like that, though. He wasn't just an abusive husband. He was keeping things secret from Lilith. He was keeping a lot of the things that he was doing secret from Lilith. For example, I don't know if everybody knows this bit of lore, but basically, the amount of black you have in your hair means the amount of power you have. The way you can get power is by having it transfer over to you when another devil dies. Do you see what I'm saying here? So basically, Asmodeus is behind the mysterious disappearance of devils. He has a cane. That's what he uses. Camellia and Patchel are really great. Camellia is more of a character than she was before, and they're just really good. They're just really good. They have so many sassy lines in the webcomic. It's really great. So does Patchel. Patchel says some grade A tier shit. Camellia is just straight up pissed off that she's in this situation. Like, they're very upset that they were taken away from their home. Especially considering they know. Yeah, I'm excited to finish it. I'm excited to finish writing the scripts. Like, I've already got like 26 six scripts planned out, and I plan for there to be like at least 60 episodes. So like we are a third of the way through. Hold on, I'm gonna take a break from drawing for a bit and just talk. Uh, no, no, I don't mean. Okay, so basically, the thing the thing is with Asmodeus is that I really have to severely change his character because of all the changes that we did for City. I'm just describing the old story. For the new story, things are going to be different because I think a lot of the things I did with Asmodeus could serve to be changed, especially considering the problematic elements that I didn't realize at the time. I just kind of went with what sounded cool, and I was like, I didn't realize that this story would get as popular as it would. A lot of it is a bunch of metaphorical bullshit that I didn't really realize the implications of. For example, when he takes over the below is now a whole entire fucking town of people. So when he takes over the below and basically bulldozes houses and creates like his own mansion there, he's basically colonizing. And I didn't realize that he was doing that until after I started thinking about it, and I was like, he's getting worse and worse now that I think about the implications of everything he's doing. I still definitely want him to be behind the wanton murder of devils because it shows he doesn't really care about who he hurts. He's just basically hold on. I was just looking at something. He doesn't care about the wanton murder of people. He does not care about the wanton hurting of people. He just cares that he gets what he wants because he's been beaten down his whole life and he thinks he deserves. That's the thing. That's a spoiler. He didn't decide that she was different than the rest. She's a tool in some ways. But he started falling for her. And then it kind of conflated in his head that he couldn't discern her from being a tool and being somebody he cared about. He basically, it's very hard to describe his thought process. It's very hard to describe his thought process, but he's an opportunist. That's the best way I can describe him. He's an opportunist. He saw an opportunity and he took it. When he originally saw Lilith, he thought of her as a way to get information. When she and he ended up liking her too much. Ended up being like, "Oh my god, this is the love of my life. Oh my god." And then ended up falling for her and wanting to marry her and all this fucking bullshit. And he was like, "Dude, um and at the same time, he was also doing things like lying to her about things like I don't know, there's like a certain plot point where he was doing something behind her back where she specifically told him not to do something and he did it anyways, and it was just like fucked up because it's just like um god, I really want to talk about this plot point but I can't. um she has a fancy little thing that I like to call kind of immortality. She's kind of immortal. She died once in front of him. and I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this plot line, but she died once in front of him, and she asked him to bury the body, and he was like, okay, there must be a biological reason why she's immortal. So he was like, I'm going to try to figure out the biological reason why she's immortal, because maybe I can keep her to be immortal and not die at all. And yeah, he did a bad thing. He's weird. He's weird. He's fucked up. Like, there's so many things about Asmo. There's so much to unpack there. Like seriously. He has so many issues and none of them I want to change. Like, because all of them are like really good metaphors for things. And like, I just want to change some of the more problematic elements of it. Like, Asmo is not gender fluid anymore because it's just he's such an awful person. Like, just like for gender fluid representation, like me being gender fluid as I am. Um uh he is a scholar right now. Right now he is a scholar from the 1860s. But previously he was from the 1920s. He went to college and he was a history major. He called himself a history major, but everybody was like, you're studying mythology. And he was like, no, it's real things that happened. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get myself some Italian ice, but this is a very interesting conversation. Hello, I'm back. Italian ice. Um, anyways, basically, I changed a few things about his character, for example. Not gender fluid anymore. He's from a different time period. And, also, if y'all don't want to hear the food ASMR, just tell me. Yeah, he's not gender fluid anymore. Because I'm gender fluid myself, and I don't like that for representation, to be honest. I don't want my representation to be a stinky man. Don't want him to be a stinky fascist. Eh. Okay. But I'm probably gonna change more. Luckily, transphobia does not exist in this world because I just don't. I mean, Silica's trans. Yep. I'm probably gonna change the whole of Showtime Circus. Like, it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, Grandpa's trans mask. I mean, the fucking god of the universe of the plane is literally trans mask. Yeah, like, also, I find it funny that the aspects are of Almia are literally aspects of an aspect. Like, they're literally aspects of an aspect. Because Almia is an aspect of Polaris, who is the actual god of the whole universe. That's a whole can of worms that I don't want to get into. Divines aren't aspects of anything. They just they just kind of existed. Okay. So the weird thing about divines is it's part of the reason why the mommy issue and daddy issue thing doesn't hold up. Divines existed before um Almia pulled them into existence. The divines were kind of like they had personalities and forms before Almia was like, okay, you're here now. Their form was a star, and they had thoughts and feelings. So they kind of existed before, they just didn't really have sentience. And Almia grabbed them, said, "You have a human form now." Oh, sorry. Um, it's just more like it's just more like a lot of people say it, and I have to always correct them. Um, but it it's not it's a common misconception. I'm not angry at anybody for the misconception. It's more like I would see why they would say it. Um and I don't mind correcting. But they basically existed before, and then Almia gave them a different form and said, "You are here now. I haven't created you, but you exist." So, yeah. Um Divines are interesting in the fact they don't really have any exposure to the outside world because Amia doesn't want them to interact with a creation that he considers to be failed, because essentially Patchell kind of came in and quote unquote ruined everything for them. So they're kind of ashamed. They're kind of ashamed of humans. In a weird way, they like humans, but they're ashamed of humans because humans were originally intended to be immortal. Red does still die. I'm sorry. Red will probably never change. He's too he's too pure for this world. No! But that's basically what happens. Foss doesn't die. Wait, it was a joke? Red is a Love and War character. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go because I don't have the energy to draw right now. Bye everyone.